Hello and welcome to the ELTP Season 6 Gold Final. Tonight it is Boostin Dynamo against Chasea FC. It should be a cracking game. We've got an all-star commentary cast. Say hello to Berlin Ball, CRSD, Grease Seeds and Strat.
Hello.
Guys, how you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you? We just saw the bronze game. How do you think that went?
Yeah, well good, thanks. It was a cracking game. We saw Banter BSC come out on top in that one. And Chasea ends up losing, so it'll be interesting to see whether the majors can turn it round. We've got the map visa system again tonight, so we are going to see... I've lost it, here we are. It is going to be Pilot, Transilio, and then Monarch as a third map. I'm joined tonight as well by Grief Seed. Grief, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, MikeC. How about you? Yourself?
Yeah, all good, thanks.
That's good. I like it when my friends are doing well, because if my friends are doing well, I'm doing well, and that's what I live by.
That's a good life motto. So obviously we're looking at some great teams here. I think the main matchup tonight everyone's talking about is going to be Deadman on offense facing against Shearer and Fat.
Yeah,
we'll go... Sorry? Berlin, how do you think that's going to go?
I mean, that's where the action's going to be. You've got Deadman and OK then, who are a great offensive partnership. OK then, just doing great support for Deadman, and Deadman probably one of the best flag carriers in the game, if not the best. Shearer and Fat, that is probably the strongest defensive partnership ever formed in LTP, full stop, including MLTP. And they've been great this season. They've not lost with the two of them playing together. But if anyone is capable of breaking them down, it is Deadman. So I think that's where we're going to see a lot of the action concentrated. On the rest of the map, we're going to see Sig stepping in for Wish I Cared. He's done pretty well. Then partnering him, we've got Voodoo, who has been really solid this season. Hasn't put up too many caps, but he's been great on OD, great on support and pups, and he fills in for defense to get Shearer and Fat some caps every now and then. So expect big contributions from him. They're going to be facing up against Etche and Heisey on defense, who have been stellar all season. There's a reason that Chasea are top of the league, and it's not just down to Deadman. And I think Sig and Voodoo, they're not the strongest though. Normally, what happens is they just their defense is able to keep the other team at bay, whilst they just get grab after grab. But eventually, it pays off for them. And I think it's going to come down to Sig and Voodoo versus Etche. But we're coming in to the game now.
Whoever gets mid here is going to be starting with an advantage, and Deadman grabs it. Fat going for the... Oh, that was nice by Sig. Oh. Sig did really well to kill the other player going across mid.
Voodoo, he's got the flag here. For anyone who's not aware, Voodoo got the...
Sig hasn't grabbed.
Sig, he's just on OD here. He's going to slow him down, and it's not paid off.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be an early cap for Chasea.
And this is Boostin's map.
Yeah, they thought that Deadman wasn't going to be very strong on it, and we've got 2-on-2 blocks here, but they've just destroyed them. And Boostin, as we were saying earlier, they've been looking shaky this week, but even still, this is demoralizing stuff. 2 caps in 50 seconds.
3 though. Oh no,
yeah.
Taking an odd boost right there.
Needs to stay safe here. They're not putting too much pressure on him. He's out past 3. Sig is way off 3. I think he was trying to look for a pup there. Bounce
the pup and
Boostin have got
kiss.
2 tag pros.
It's one of those things, like, you'd rather go down early in a game like of this magnitude, I think, than go down late at the end of the half or at the end of the game or something like that. I always feel like you can always bring it back. When it's so early, you've always got faith in your team to kind of pull it back in games like this, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Whereas...
Another chance here.
2-on-2 blocks, and Fat is just stellar OD. Deadman can't block him out, and he gets the return. Etche's got the regrab train at the other end, and Shearer and Fat are closing down on him. He's given Dead enough time to get the regrab, but
Fat managed to stay alive, crucially.
Yeah, that was great. 2-on-2 blocks. Fat's got ahead, and we're going to see another round of pups coming up shortly. I think Dead's just going to try and hold here. Oh, he goes for a nice bomb, but it doesn't pay off.
I don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah, I think I defused them both, but you can never question Dead now.
They're staying pretty clever. They're trying to keep the regrab train going as well.
Yeah, I think Chasea.
They'll have a tag pro spawning here.
Oh,
Two
they've got a
tag
tag
pros.
pro on D. Oh, if that's tag pro had spawned about half a second earlier, we'd probably be looking at 3-0 right about now. But Fat's managed to get out here. He's not quite past anyone, but Voodoo's picked up the regrab, and they've got the flag in base.
He's cornered himself here. Nice juke though.
Yeah, for anyone not aware, Voodoo in week 1 of the season got the cap, which was later voted as cap of the season on this map. Maybe we'll see, something similar tonight.
So we didn't really get a chance to say predictions. So what is our predictions without the bias of the current score? Strat, we'll start with you.
Well, I posted a prediction in Burnham's thread earlier, and I believe I said Boostin would take this map by a couple of caps, and it looks like I know nothing so far. This was their choice. I was expecting them to have lockdown. They thought Deadman wasn't too good on this map, but he's fairly proven them wrong so far. And then I predicted.
Did you play this map in the season?
Yeah, it was
week one. And Deadman, he actually didn't play very well week 1. They did lose one of their only 3 matches of the season on this map.
Who did they lose to? Oh, sorry, I forgot.
I think they lost to your team.
Oh,
but I think part of the reason they lost was actually because Deadman, he'd only just come back and he'd been away for about 50 days of game time. So he was,
shit.
I think it was quite a naive move to think that they wouldn't play well on this map just because of their week 1 performance.
I was going to say
I did say that actually to share, but
last season he loved this map. Just putting it out there.
Sig's out past 2. I think this is the first time that Boostin have got out all game. And
see these blocks.
That was a nice read of the block.
What about you, Mike? What was your prediction? Is Mike here?
Mike's gone to get a drink.
Carvin, what was your prediction, mate?
I expect big plays. I expect it to go to the third map for overtime. I think both teams will win their own maps. Yeah. I'm not actually going to say who wins, but...
shit.
Still alive.
Yeah, he's, if he can get by some time with that boost, don't know when it's spawning, but... I can't.
What's the second map?
Transilia.
And that's...
Believe it or
there's
not,
a gap.
I actually have Boostin losing this and winning the next one. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I had Chasea and Boostin drawing this, and then... Deadman! Once again, just showing his sheer capping ability and weaving through those blocks brilliantly.
This map just plays to all of his strengths. Like, I'll be honest with you, it's just the type of map that he is good on.
Yeah, and now he's been partnered by OK then, as opposed to Lawrence, who, to his credit, was strong this season, but just not as strong as OK then. I think we're really seeing a dominant offensive performance here. And at the other end, Etche and Heisey have just done a great job stopping Sig and Voodoo from getting anything going. I think they've only been out once or twice all match.
Oh, that was a nice boost.
Yeah, actually doing well, just holding the flag here. Come a little bit too close to regrab and he gets returned. 2 quick returns in succession there. Neither team looking that close to a reset. Oh, say that.
This is where they've been the best. 2v2 blocks against Sharon Fat. And there we go.
And Fat just completely blocking them out along with Shera and...
Yeah, he was going to say you don't want to be grabbing like that.
And I think we've got a game on our hands again. Boostin has shown that they're nobody's fool. They're right back in the game. They've only got 2 caps to make up in 13 minutes. A couple of tag pros, they're just going to kiss each other. Seeing a little bit of stalemate.
But like I was saying, when Shera in fact get those 2v2 blocks, there's arguably no one better on defense to have those blocks when you're coming into base.
Yeah, I mean, even in spite of that, though, Deadman and OK then, they both really pride themselves on their offensive D skills. So that should be an interesting matchup. 2 great blockers versus 2 great offensive D players. I think we're going to see a lot of action on that end of the map.
Bit of a stalemate.
It's just all calmed down for a bit, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Siggy might be out here. He's got a block from Voodoo, but he can't quite get over Etche. And Ooh, I think he stuttered a little bit on mid there. I wasn't sure where the bomb was going to take him, and in the end, he just got returned by Heisey. And Heisey
Great
with
snipe
a,
from Heisey.
yeah, risky, but it pays off, and they've got a reset. Sig gets a tag pro. That's going to be
Two
big
tag
for them.
pros
They've
on
got
O.
2 tag pros. I think they're going to send Shera on over.
Oh, Heisey though.
Yeah, Heisey, he's just walking off with the grab.
Snuck in
And,
with the rolling bomb.
Siggy has got Voodoo out here, and okay, they're
They've
just going to
got
sit
both
mid.
bombs.
A smart play, because now that the tag pro lead has been sent way across the map, and Deadman gets a nice
lucky.
snipe. Yeah, Shera tried to defuse the bomb, but it just didn't work out.
Greasy,
they had-
what's your prediction? Sorry.
I mean, before the game, I gave some. I'm a really good offensive player. I don't know if you guys know. I got 8 caps yesterday. I gave Deadman some pointers, so I think it's working. You know, they got 3 caps so far, but
Oh,
you
Deadman.
can't count out Fat. He knows what he's doing.
Deadman there, he just got a really nice escape out of base, courtesy of okay then with a great block, and he's sitting mid now. He's oh no, oh no, that was going to be a brilliant cap, but he couldn't quite make it round. He caught the team off guard as they were all going for pups, and they didn't know when he was going to bomb, but he bombed at exactly the right moment. Okay then, he's got a rolling bomb re-grab. He's coming in. He's got Fat with a juice in front of him, and I don't think he's going to be able to do much here. He's runs into a wall. Shera, he misses the bomb snipe. Then he's out past 1, maybe 2 here. And Fat hones down in on him, and that's going to be a reset maybe if they can shut OK down.
Sheriff's playing
He's past 3
necessarily
here. Voodoo's
aggressive.
got the bomb, maybe.
Voodoo risking it.
He waited too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'm not sure if Sheriff's lagging or something, but he's not making the best decisions.
There have been
Yeah.
rumors that a lot of players were lagging, including Fat and Boshara.
We've seen
got
2
a
on
chance.
2
Oh.
blocks right around the back. 5-1. This is not the final we expected here.
Still plenty of time, but Chasea have completely dominated
I
this
mean,
first half.
And they get all
For
3
me,
cards.
it's the
Sweeping the
choices of
pups.
maps to choose for one you think Deadman won't be good on. I don't know. Like, I guess as you say, it goes back to the week 1 thing, but surely you'd give him the benefit of the doubt being rusty after not playing for so long.
Oh, we've got 2-on-2 blocks again here. And
That's gonna be
Shera,
another
he's
one.
missing the snipe. I really think we've got to say that Shera's probably lagging here. He's been stellar all season, and he's one of the best defenders in Europe.
It was a
And
good
that's not what we're
boost
seeing
by
here.
OK then.
Yeah, good. It's hard to stay alive with that one.
I'm just gonna.
The lag
Round
doesn't
it
help,
off.
including the fact that this map is really hard to defend on in the first place.
But looking at the grab, Deadman's had 15 grabs and 4 caps. I mean, that's pretty sensational. Heisey
Yeah.
got 66 support as well. Just shows how good the blocks have been for Chasea.
Yeah, okay then too. He's got a similar amount of grabs to Deadman, and though he doesn't have the amount of caps, he has done his job in keeping the re-grab train alive and giving Deadman the blocks to get out of base. And look at that prevent from Chasea. 4 minutes for each defender. I mean, what we've seen all season is Voodoo and whoever's partnering him, usually just grinding down the defenses, but it's just not worked tonight.
I think that's a good point. Like that, but for all the criticism that Boostin are potentially getting on the defensive end, because as you guys are saying, they're not playing to their usual ridiculously high standard. Their offense hasn't been mind blowing, to say the least. It hasn't really got going at all, has it?
No, they didn't get out for the first 3 or 4 minutes. And I think last week we saw in the semis we saw a little bit of this when they played against Panathinaikos when they had Kuchabar on D, because they really struggled there. And I think maybe they've had it easy this season because they haven't had to play against many top tier defenders. But here we are. They're playing against Heisey and Eche, both excellent defenders, and they're just struggling a little bit. What do you think they need to be doing differently?
Well, I don't know. You'd think having practices against, as you say, arguably the best 2 defenders in Europe at the moment, that they would work. They would have worked on, how to offensively, be successful on this map. And it just looks like they're like lost for any kind of ideas at the minute. They're just looking a bit too predictable, aren't they? Like they're not even getting out, and when they are getting out, you're not seeing any kind of. Not even, I don't know how to describe it. Like there's nothing kind of I don't know.
Shazam, and
Yeah,
no
Nothing,
initiative.
yeah.
It's just frozen peanut butter.
Yeah, just looking at the team statistics here for this season, you'll see that that's pretty typical of Chasea. You know, they've got the lowest, third lowest enemy hold. I think that speaks a lot. You know, they've got two excellent chasers, and you know, when Deadnan can just get out that easily, you know, the other team are just so fearful of grabbing. But that's exactly what Boostin have been trying to do all season, and it's not worked out for them so far tonight. We're launching here, coming back into the second half, and Chasea have got a 5-cap advantage going into the final 10 minutes of the first game.
I think potentially what we're seeing here is maybe what they thought was a good choice actually turning out to be a bad one. I think the map's playing a huge part in the scoreline.
What is the second and third? What are the second and third maps?
Transilio and then Monarch. So like they're not going to get an easier time on defense on Transilio.
I think Transilio is a little bit easier to defend.
I do think they'll do. Yeah, I think they'll do a bit better on that.
Although me and Berlin have been playing them quite a lot this week, haven't we, Berlin? And they really haven't been too strong this week at all. I know they say that they don't take practice seriously, but they probably took some of it seriously, I imagine.
I mean, yeah, there was. I remember one game where I saw your silver team and you playing against them on this map, and it was like 10-0 or something. And
yeah,
you know, they can brush it off and say, oh yeah, we're not taking it seriously, but you know, what's the point of practice if not for that?
Two of them rage quit straight after, so like they obviously took it to heart, so it wasn't like they weren't trying.
To be fair, Fat rarely takes practices seriously, but Scherer always struck me as the type of person who did kind of, you know, take his, like, really focus on practices.
Yeah, especially when you're coming up to the final, you know. And Scherer's no strangers to final. This is his
fourth in a row.
Yeah, fourth in a row here.
It's a ridiculous record.
Yeah. And you know, I don't know. I think for that reason, I've got to say that his performance so far is got to be down to lag. There's no way, you know, he's nervous. Fat's got this Ron bomb. He's going to try and delay it mid, but Deadnan, he's predicted that Deadnan's going to try that bomb straight at the flag. And
Etche's rolling bomb just.
That's more like
Scherer. That's the Scherer we're used to. There's a brilliant intercepting bomb snipe to shut OK then down and gives his team the reset. If Deadnan...
Sig's got to stay alive.
Yeah, and he makes a nice juke. Oh no!
He's done brilliant.
Sig!
Oh, he does enough.
Could have had the boost.
Does he do enough? Scherer is 1-on-1 and we got 2-on-2 blocks.
Oh, huge blocks.
Sig with fantastic effort to stay alive.
I feel like Boostin Dynamo, they've struggled on OD so far. You know, we've seen good blocks from Chasea, but you know, it shouldn't be this easy.
They're
to be honest,
out right now.
The last place you want Fat, although you know it's easy to say, is with the flag getting returned, like spawning in base when the other team are about to get out. You want Fat by your flag, if anything.
Yeah,
it seems like a lot of their plays are coming from, like a minute ago, we saw Scherer and Fat both on offense for Boostin.
Yeah, Fat, you know, he's pretty keen on playing a little bit of offense every now and then. And I've heard Scherer be quite...
He does like a wander.
Yeah, he does, but Scherer's really tried to, you know, keep him a bit more regimented than that. But Fat clearly just doing this thing. You know, it works out for him in the Season 4 final when he... you know, pretty much single-handedly secured his team a win. And this season, with his most well-rounded player award, I think...
Shit.
Yeah, I didn't think he was getting out there, but I think, you know, here we go. We've got Fat on offense again and Sig filling in, and maybe that just isn't enough against Deadnan.
Well, look at the power-up battle.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to walk away with it, and Deadnan, he moves out of the way, expecting the block. And we've just seen 3 pups go to Chasea.
Even last game, they lost on power-ups.
Yeah.
I think we're also undermining how well Heisey and Etcher are playing.
Yeah,
I think these two have...
Oh no, they're playing really well.
Yeah.
They're confident right now.
I think a lot of people forgot how good a defender Heisey was after last season where he played offense, but like these two have been just as good in Sharon Fat this season.
Yeah, and Heisey's been great. You know, and he was great before, but he's got a new internet connection this season, and that's definitely helped because he's really turned himself from a pretty average majors defender into really a top tier player. You know, and I think that's what we're seeing so far.
Mike,
upgraded his internet tubes.
Have you noticed anything, Mike?
Oh,
that's
Voodoo.
more
Like you were saying about unlucky.
One juke too few.
Like I say about show, in fact, like an offense, it does mean that Sig and Voodoo kind of on defense sometimes, which isn't their strong point. So
Oh, this could be
give away.
painful.
saying
Fat
that's-
with the tag pro. Oh, but they should.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
I mean, Sig's fantastic at juking, but
Put himself
not as well
in
of his defense.
He left himself with hardly any options whenever he put himself down there in that situation.
See, something interesting. They keep on like the red team. What is their name?
Boostin Dynamo.
Boostin Dynamo. Like when they're playing offense, like whenever they grab, they go to the bottom boost, and then they're scared of like boosting forwards. They always boost back, and then they like, they allow them to contain them more to like.
And it means that the defense knows that they're going to be boosting backwards.
Yeah.
That they can cover that upper boost.
But they always do it though. They never boost forwards.
And the only way it's going to work is if you can get to the top boost and boost out past 2, but they can cover it if they know you're going to do it. So I think they need to switch it up. I know it's a riskier play boosting forward, but
there's a lot of different angles.
Exactly. Yeah,
they got to be taking some risks.
Look at Fat, he's got a tag pro juke juice.
And he's going on offense here. Sig staying on
big chance.
Maybe he's just going to try and lead his team. He gets Voodoo out here.
They're all waiting.
Well played.
Sig's done well to clear the bombs.
Yeah, I think that's what we've seen a lot of so far this game is just people, waiting on those bombs at mid, and it really just makes it impassable. Oh,
nice corner.
Okay, then with a great corner bounce to get out past 2.
I think we've got the chance listening to Boostin's team channels, so we'll just listen in and see what they're saying.
Yeah, let's be careful to do that.
Yeah, just tell me.
Yeah, we got. Oh, sorry. He said he told me that. We saw that.
Yeah.
He's got top.
Yeah, he's coming. I'm posting top one.
Yeah. He hasn't got please.
Back.
Okay. We got Lisa.
Yeah, power.
That's 52. We got that's 52.
They got mids.
Something I found interesting there, we didn't hear the offense talk at all. It was all show and Voodoo.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that Sega's so quiet. I'm going to have to put it down to nerves. He's normally a very chatty guy.
Yeah, I mean, this is he's barely played majors this season.
Yeah.
He's actually only got 11 minutes all season,
unlucky.
including playoffs, and this is only his second season competitive. Yeah,
Where is Wish I Cared?
He's on a skiing trip.
Priorities.
Yeah. Nah, he had it booked before.
Yeah, you don't want whether or not you're not going to miss out on that.
It's good teamwork from Voodoo and Sig, and Sig's got a chance here actually. He's gone bottom.
I don't know what he's done there.
No, he's had the call now maybe to go through.
I don't know. That was a weird. He lost them on momentum.
Yeah.
He just got freaking wrecked.
He really wasn't sure of himself there. He's playing
low
on confidence.
Normally he's a fantastic juker, it's just not with it today. Voodoo's got a chance here.
Really just trying to lead his team here. He's seeing the offense isn't doing what they need to, and he's going on himself.
We have seen him do it before, of course. And Fat's ahead of 3 here, so there's a big chance. Can Voodoo get the 1-1 blocks?
Okay, then with some great offensive D.
Still a chance.
As we predicted, Fat, he's looking for a cap that isn't happening.
Oh,
Scherer.
a nightmare.
Yeah, I think, I don't know.
It's tough to see because we all know he's capable of so much more.
And Fat walks into a spike. Do we remember who scored for Boostin in the first half? Oh, Boostin have called a break and Scherer just left
instantly.
Left regrab actually, so Chasea could get a cap here.
Return for cap.
Yeah. Sig with an excellent split there to stay alive when he needed to.
Well, Scherer's come back. Is the break still on?
5 seconds left.
He's lagged out.
I think that explains a lot. We can probably put down a lot of what we've seen to Scherer lagging. Sadly for Boostin, I don't know who they got that could sub in.
Pescas.
Mr. Saggy Balls.
I've seen Pescas in
Corehole maybe. Corehole's been solid in minors this season. Saggy's played gold for them at one time. I think they did lose.
Is there no restrictions on any of their players now?
No, not playing gold.
I think the only
young Sims could make an appearance.
I think he's not allowed to.
Is he on? He's not even in the group.
He'll be watching.
I think, unfortunately, I don't know. I think maybe Scherer's missing DZ on D with him.
So how many caps were they down by? 3 or 2?
Oh, more than that,
Is
because
it?
they were 6 down in the first
Yes.
half.
Oh yes. Okay, 5 then.
They should start botting.
Grief
You should maybe
seeds,
go have a word.
Yeah, go.
Just kidding. April Fools. February Fools.
So yeah, on a brighter note, I think we can say that Chasea's defense has looked really good. I'm just trying to think of like the 4 sets of players that definitely aren't lagging, which is Chasea's defense and Boostin's offense. They've definitely impressed me so far with how shut down they're playing. They're just completely shutting down the Boostin offense. And Voodoo, although I just read some words about him in the preview, which didn't look like he's had that great of a season when put in the perspective of 14 caps over so many games, and Sam nearly beat that in one game. But Voodoo still is an experienced player, and I especially after seeing that cap of his as well, surely he can still produce something magic for us this final. I'm hoping to see them guys kick into gear maybe in the next. We're only in the first half, aren't we? No, this is the second half. 2 minutes left. So maybe in the second game they're going to have a bit more luck.
You know, in season 8 when we were in the Super Bowl MLTP finals, like we lost the first game on Pilot, and we just sort of gave up in the last 5 minutes. Not like in game wise, but like communication wise, we're like, all right, we just focus on the next game, which was Velocity, I think.
Yeah, it's important.
So they could be doing that, but it's a little depressing to watch because we know that Sherrod's having a little problem. Maybe it's not only him, but there's nothing you could really do about that.
This guy though, he's been plagued by the same lag for literally like 4 seasons now.
And we've just launched here 3 rolling bombs all round. Rolling bomb mid's probably going to be defused. We're going to see not much happening in the way of pups this first round.
2, 1.
And do we see any way of Boostin getting back into this for this game?
I'll be honest and say no.
No.
Yeah, I think they've just got to think about the next the next 20 minutes. Stay positive. Maybe just try and get some caps back. They're doing 3 on offense, which I don't know.
Why not at this point? Why not?
Fat saying in team chat, rolling bomb Reed die when he didn't have a rolling bomb. He's ran himself into a wall, and looks like Boostin on the back foot a little bit. Get the reset though. And Scherer's going on O here, leaving Sig on D.
When he gets ahead of 2.
Yeah, doing what their
boy.
offense has struggled.
Got the blocks up.
Oh, he left it.
Oh, he's still got it.
Scherer showing his offense how it should be done.
You get 10 caps every second. You could easily come back.
Yep.
That's
If you
what
get that.
That's what they need right now.
And they've just been
I think
shut
at
down
this
here.
point I think at this point they will be thinking about the second game. There's no point.
Definitely.
No point thinking about this game anymore.
Yeah.
It's still all to play for, really. Like you can just write off a game in these type of circumstances.
Yeah,
As you say, they've had such a good season, apart from obviously missing out on the league, but from what I hear, they've had a really good season anyway, so they know that they can, it's still all to play for.
Yeah, this will actually be the first 20-minute match that they've lost all season with with Scherer and Fat on defense together. I think they're just going for YOLO plays there, as they don't really care.
We made it.
Okay, then doing what I
just
can't do.
Burn. That's how you do it, mate. Damn, so game 1 goes to
So let's have a
Chasea.
look at some of the comments in the stream. I'm seeing Rash Oman saying grief draft FC in MLTP.
Eche?
JJ Paul
Yeah, it's
saying,
pronounced Etche.
oh, Etche. JJ Paul saying, I told Etche to sign up this season after he was on my minors team last season. Anything else?
Classic JJ, claiming everything.
Is there anything else going on? Oh, Weisbrot's telling Berlin Ball that's how it's done.
And we're just coming up to the second game here. It's going to be played on Transilio. Hopefully, Boostin Dynamo can get going in the way they've really struggled to now, because this could be the final 20 minutes of the season for them. They really need to either draw, but preferably win it.
Berlin Ball still taking some stick in the group chat.
Am I now?
Yeah, can you not see?
Oh yeah.
Grief Seeds, what is your favorite model, Dyson, and why? Well, that's an interesting question. I sort of like the Dyson handheld, the V6 handheld.
It's a good model.
You know, I like things when they're in my hands. I don't want it to be on my leg. I don't want it to be on my chest. I want it to be in my hand. When I could feel it in my hand, I could use it correctly. Powerful suction to remove allergens from your mattress. Free delivery
From
to
your
your
mattress?
limited warranty. What's up?
No, just from your mattress. Just of all the
Dude,
places to
it's
use the Dyson
ridiculous.
handheld.
Does your mum do lots of the hoovering, or do you help out around the house?
I do everything.
Wow.
She's
I
lazy.
do everything. She cooks dinner though. I think she's cooking some chicken tonight.
And we're just coming up to the start of the game here. The group's been launched.
So predictions for the second game, I honestly, like, if you'd have told me beforehand who'd picked which map, I would have presumed Boostin would have picked this one, and I do feel like they're going to come out on top this half. But what about you, Mike?
MikeC not there, brilliant. Strat, what do you think?
I think Chasea are going to win it still. I just don't see how Boostin are going to turn around from that comfortable loss I just had.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I just don't think their offense has got anything going so far, and I don't see it changing. I think Deadnan and OK then are, they've just been too much for Fat and Sheriff to handle when they're lagging. And,
they've got the tag pro. Oh,
yeah, OK then gets a nice grab off.
Sheriff's trying to just stay ahead. Okay, then could have done with that
coming
boost.
in 2-on-2. Sig makes the right play to come out.
I mean, if they drop a couple of caps early, boosting them, we could be looking at game over. But I feel like if they keep it kind of tight, especially for this first half, it's all to play for. Well,
Wow.
it's a bit of hesitation in the gate.
Sharon needs to chill a little bit. He's like being so aggressive and crap. He needs to let Fat do the work. He's like boosting all over the place. Some can say he's boosting Dynamo.
Sheriff trying for a mood spike there at mid.
Have we lost MikeC?
I think we might have done.
Is MikeC the best disappearance of the
I put
ELTP
something in his
final?
drink.
Damn.
Oh, he's back. He's fucking back.
Deadman
Mike,
coming
just
in
a-
here. He's just
We went for your predictions, and you know, I presume by your silence, you thought it was going to be a draw.
The game never ends.
and we saw Voodoo making a bit of an impatient grab there. I think he was trying to get out, but on a map that can be pretty choky, especially without that bomb, that's not going to work.
He's playing. Oh, I was going to say, is he playing fullback?
No, I think Deadnam's probably just trying to frustrate Boostin Dynamo a little bit here. You know,
They're trying to
they
get them
won the
off the
first
fullback.
game. Yeah, he's trying to get them off the fullback. He's trying to get them to grab maybe, and he's probably going to try and catch them off guard with surprises in space. But Voodoo gets a nice snipe.
See, this is the position they want to be in. Look, he's ahead of. He's got past Fat now.
And now they're
Oh,
just
it's a
waiting for
cap.
the putts.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a cap.
I think that's what they were waiting for, and it paid off for him.
Their offense is just playing with zero confidence.
They gotta be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Do they miss? Do they miss Wish?
I mean, Wish has been alright for them, but he's
Oh,
always
yeah,
that's
oh,
true. They
and
don't have
Sig
to
is just blocked out.
Not looking too good.
Yeah,
What is
Deadman
this
is.
trash? I don't want freaking okay
Oh,
then
wait.
winning.
There's a
That's a
cap.
cap.
He's
Oh.
American. It's not fair.
Sheriff now with more caps than any offender on his team.
Oh, here we go.
In
Bit
fact,
better.
he's got a great juke out of base. Arfat and Shera, Boostin Dynamo's two best offensive players.
Yes. By the
And
looks
they're
of things,
giving
by the
them
looks
the
of
chance
things
to
right
win some
now,
pubs.
I'll say
This is gonna be
yes.
tight. I feel it. I feel it. I'm feeling this right now. I'm feeling Boostin Dynamo's gonna win. Put in the
Sig
books.
out.
Just quit
Can't
the
win
game.
button.
You don't even need to do it anymore because it's said.
Well, you're feeling Boostin Dynamo. Let's see if Chasea are feeling it by listening to their team
Got a
channel.
kiss. What is he doing? What is that?
Let's
kiss there.
not listen in while
Kiss
we're
who?
commentating at the moment. I don't think that's a wise idea.
They're
Unless-
2-on-1.
unless
They
we
really
mute
should get out
everybody.
there. Voodoo, he's. I think they wasted a good opportunity there. They had 2-on-1, and they couldn't get a grab off. It should have been quite easy for them, but just a lack of coordination. Maybe we're seeing the nerves of Sig being an inexperienced player and Voodoo just. I don't know.
At the end of the day, you've got to just tell yourself, this is it now. It's all or nothing. Like, there's no time for nerves anymore.
You gotta dive for that ball.
You got to die for that ball.
Oh, fat, disgusting. Shitters.
Great
Ah, this is the cap. This is the cap.
Can they make
Voodoo's gonna be
something
like,
happen?
yo,
Oh,
I'm taking it.
Voodoo.
Oh, that's not what you
And he
wanted
runs
to
into
happen.
the gate. They've got 3 on D just to deal with that tag pro. I really.
You guys sound disappointed by this, but I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, these things happen.
Yeah, no, I just wanted a more even game than this, and
Well,
not
it's not
disappointed. I'm
great
just
for the
surprised,
neutral, is it?
Yeah,
You wanted to
you know.
see 3 of the best players ever perform at their highest level.
Yeah, precisely. I agree.
well, I think we are
Deadman,
seeing Fat and
I've-
Sheriff playing well. Deadman is playing out of his
Yeah.
skin. Let's not take anything away from him, but as I
No,
was saying at the start, I think
Great
it kind of
ball.
just comes down to.
I think they've got a couple more gears that they could hit. The boost in defense, I mean.
Yeah.
I know them both to be better than how they're playing at the minute.
Yeah, and it's really now or never because we're
Oh, great chance here.
Oh,
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
Etche's
Eche, the
grabbing with a rolling bomb,
sneak.
but it's diffused, and if they can
Should-
shut him down.
Oh,
He's
this
got that
tag-
boost
They're not
behind
putting
him.
any pressure.
Oh, he
Deadman
should have
With a
been.
great snipe.
Oh, FJ.
I think Voodoo just needs to
Snuck out.
contain
What the
the
fuck is
tag.
that?
It's about to run out.
It's about to run out, and he's gonna. I think they might have a shot here.
Oh.
4 on OD. They're just.
I mean, they could just relax right now. Eche doesn't have to force anything.
That's what
he's
they're
got
going
all
to
the
be
time
doing.
in
They've
the
got
world.
some great blocks to get Sig out.
Hmm. I don't know.
Alright, we gotta make this exciting because everyone's born in the chat. Guys, I see you. I see you. Hello.
Well, if Chasea keep grabbing it, oh, Deadman, they've split some.
Voodoo goes into a spike, and they've got a rolling re. They've won 2 of the pups. Oof. Just, I think we're seeing a lack of coordination. Oh,
Let's go for a listen in Chasea's channel. So speak back in a
Oh,
minute.
that was unlucky.
Okay. They're playing anti.
He's dead.
Never mind.
Yeah, he's blocking me from coming on right.
Alright,
No, I won't block him. He'll don't know.
I'm gonna die. They're at the bottom boost. Boost him back.
I'm going low. Had a 1. Holy shit.
He's
this
gonna
is-
play anti on me.
I'm
No,
lying,
he's not. No,
sorry.
he's not.
I need to just wait. I need to wait for the lag to go off.
Power
Stop
up
all
too
over the
soon.
place at the moment.
Mid and left are 48. I think they're big
Yeah.
really soon.
Nice.
2 are
can
dead.
get-
2 are dead.
Oh, fuck no.
I'm waiting on nerf
Soon.
base.
I'm going for mid. I'm going to
Give
go for
mid.
mid.
It's 40. Nah, he's on
They
it.
went. Nah,
They
they
got
got mid
rolling.
rolling 140. Yeah. They got a rolling.
I'm not laying there,
You need
base.
to defuse that. It's not even.
What's all this? What's their base?
Can't wait.
What is that?
It's
Base?
a juice.
He's got
Take it now, because I'm gonna die. I'm gonna tie top right. You need to run the inside. Run the inside.
Okay, well, yeah, the communication sounded really
Listen,
good.
listen. Now imagine OK Then's voice. And imagine that voice with the ELTP trophy. That is just horrible, my friends. We do not want that to happen. So if you guys can just rig this somehow so that doesn't happen, that'd be amazing. But I don't know, it's gonna be a little hard.
I think, like CRSD was saying, their defense has got a couple more gears they can go into, and if Sig and Voodoo hit their stride, they could give Chasea a closer run for their money. But I don't know. And we listened in. Chasea sound like they're working really well as a unit, and the score from the first game and now this half speaks volumes. Deadman, he's almost going to get that grab with the wrong bomb intact. And I think we're just seeing Voodoo and Sig really struggling to get out here. If you have a look, Voodoo, 28 seconds hold, off 8 grabs. That is just not enough.
That just pooped on Deadman. Damn. Then what's it called, team? What's the red team called?
Chasea.
Didn't Boostin trade? Who did they trade for Sam, or was it just points?
There was restrictions placed on him, so basically Pano just gave him away essentially.
Oh, they just gave him away.
It's kind of complicated.
Chase's defense is playing so well right
So
now.
they didn't trade any players though.
No, and look at that. Heisey 5 minutes per event. Etche 4 minutes per event, and there's a good chance here. Siggy had it.
What is it?
The blocks
someone just-
amazing blocks.
Just
This is the final we've been waiting for, boys!
who was that? Who was it who boosted Dead into the spike at mid when he went for the power?
That was okay then.
Okay, then fucked it big time.
Game 1, boys.
Can they get one more cat? Big play, Sig!
And with only 13 seconds after this half, it looks like we'll get end in a tie. All to play for in the second half.
Voodoo with the macro.
3, 2.
Saying I wish, I miss Wish, but if you look at Voodoo's stat line there, 14 pops, 5 tags, and 28 seconds hold off 8 grabs. He's just. I don't want to say he's a dead weight, but he's definitely not helping on offense.
Yeah, and I don't think Sig will be appreciating those type of messages. No matter
especially because
even if they're just banter.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't. It's not going to be the team morale is not going to be going too great after that, is it? I mean, at the end of the game, yeah, they brought it back, but seeing that as someone's partner, with it being your first season on majors and your first final, you know what I mean? The nerves that poor guy is going to be feeling are probably ridiculous right now. And to be fair, nerves do play a part. I remember when I first played ELTP, my first ever
obviously,
game.
Chasea been playing brilliantly so far. Has there been a standout player for you guys?
Heisey.
No, well, yeah, I would say Dead. He's just controlled the game, hasn't he?
Guys, let's just not talk about Dead. He's been talked about enough forever in the last 5 seasons.
He has controlled this game, though.
You're a bit jealous, Strat.
Oh no, mate, I'm happy enough.
You beat him to something in last season, didn't you? You
Let's
won
not talk about that.
Yeah, you won some award over him, didn't you?
Yep, but every other season's beat me. So I would have said that I would say Heisey and Etche have been equally as good as each other. I wouldn't say one has been better than the other. I think they've just been working together pretty damn flawlessly.
See, the way they're playing, I would say they're better than Sheriff Fat from what
They're
I've seen,
not playing flashy. They're just doing the basics ridiculously well.
Yeah.
And
They're complementing each other nicely too.
It's proven far too much for Voodoo and Sig.
I think
30 seconds.
Sheriff's saying Ethernet is giving him more ping.
What happened in the semifinals when Voodoo subbed down and then they started winning?
Oh,
I mean, no offense, but who did they sub for?
In the semi they didn't sub Voodoo out. They subbed Wish I Cared out and brought Sig in.
Oh, okay.
That was only Sig's second time playing all season. Voodoo, unfortunately, they played him for the full season. I think, apart from 1 week where Sam stepped in and got almost as many caps as him all season in 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. we've
They
put
don't
No,
out-
I
really-
didn't mean that. I just wanted to know what happened. I didn't mean
No,
it
no.
insultingly.
No. So we're coming up here to what could potentially be the
no
final
shade
10
on
minutes.
Voodoo Berlin. You've given him enough shade for the rest of his life.
Can I give him some shit? Like,
Go for it.
they only conceded 2 caps on Chasea, which is probably the least I've seen in a long time. Generally, you'll see 5, 6, 7, 8 caps conceded on this map, no matter who you're playing against. So it's not the defense's fault that they're drawing this game.
Yeah, I agree, and I think we've given a lot of the attention to Chasea so far. Understandably. Is there anyone on Boostin that we think's been doing well?
Yeah, they could. They
Started to
could.
turn
They
up.
could actually. I don't know why they're not gonna. They could just think fuck it and throw Fat and Shara on offense and put I don't know, Peskis and Korhol on D. What's the worst that can happen?
They are drawing, so I don't think they're in that bad position.
Yeah,
They need to win this. Well,
Yeah.
They need a win or a draw to push
Yeah.
it to the third game.
The thing is, drawing's not. Yeah, it's not really good enough. Let's be honest.
no, it continues it
enough.
on. Yeah, it's enough.
It's enough to push it to a third game.
That
And,
pilot choice was a terrible choice. I'm still going back to that.
Yeah. I think that was a really misguided move. Played to Deadman's strengths.
Well, I don't know, cause I think who's the captain? Is it Fat or?
Shara.
Well, I think Shara might have been thinking, you know what? If I'm not lagging, I could probably hit all the snipes that I missed in that game. And if
It's not
he,
really-
if he hit everything, then it would have been closer, but he just wasn't feeling it at the time. So I think he had good intentions, and if he was playing up to par, then maybe it would have been a good idea, but we don't know that.
I just think that I don't know what maps were in rotation this season or what maps you could have picked from, but I know there would have been other maps that probably would have been better if you wanted to play against his strengths. I'm just reading in chat now. Someone saying Peskas and Korhol will get destroyed by Deadman.
Yeah, they would. I think.
That's who wouldn't.
Yeah, the thing is, Shearer and Fat, they've been playing well, but Deadman, this is one of the best performances I've seen from him. And I'll be honest, he's a bit of a playoff bottler, and we're not seeing that tonight. We're seeing a player, confident in his ability. Looking at the top
do you know what it is? It's because playoff maps that you should pick if you want to. It's not necessarily his strongest point. It's stuff like Geo Koala. They're much harder games, I think, for him, especially with a partner like. OK then, not taking nothing away from OK then, but
yeah,
Please.
I think every time you've seen him bottle it in playoffs, it's generally been Geo where he's not at his best performance.
Anyway, coming in here, we've got the Pops didn't really do anything. I think Voodoo and Sig were a little bit anxious about grabbing them. They've managed to get out. Voodoo stayed live when he needed to, and Dead Nanny's the last man ahead. Voodoo, I think he's going to get ran into a wall here. He's probably going to die. Cheryl and Fat, they're closing in here.
Didn't want to grab there.
Yeah, they've done well here. If they can get the Heiser uses the portal to great effect, and he's managed to stay away from Cheryl long enough to get. Yeah,
Sig's gonna have to rush this now. With Heiser spawning.
He's trying to keep
Really
the
not
regrab train
doing
alive
this.
by running, for space, but he's meant that. I don't know. Deadman's out here. He's past 3. Jeez, this is the game that Chasing been playing.
Professional.
Oh, Deadman.
Wow.
I think that they're going all out here. It's a little bit early for that. And we've got a rolling bomb regrab for both teams. Maybe they're going to look to kiss it. Oh, Sig kills himself. And Fires just needs to stay safe here. Gets killed.
Oh,
That's
What
classic.
is that?
That was Voodoo waiting on the flag square. I think that was a pretty naive move.
Sniped by Sig.
On a map like this, I think there's a lot to be said for not staying on regrab all the time. You lose a cap so easily from silly things like that.
You can also help your attacking partner get out so easily with throwing a block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, they had 2 people essentially sitting on regrab there, and it cost them. They've got 8 minutes left, and they need to at least draw this. But if
okay, then just mugging people off.
Shera had it under control though, and Dead Nanny's ran into the corner. He's got those portals to work with, and you can't contain someone solo with those portals. Fat does a great dummy, and
Twice he's done
nasty.
that.
that's the Fat we know. If Sig and Vu can figure out what they're doing on offense,
Oh shit!
yeah, he's coming in here, 2-on-2 blocks, but no regrab.
Yeah, I think it's the right play. Looking back, if he can not get forced back in their base. But
He's done all right. He's got a bomb to work with.
Etche
what-
just seems to have a lock on, so he does.
Yeah. And Voodoo, he's just caught on the boost there.
Yeah, he was kind of limiting his options sitting in that angle on the boost.
Yeah,
And when he was up.
Doesn't clip the wall very well. Do you think we're seeing nerves here?
100%.
Yeah,
From
okay,
who?
then he just walks out past 3, and Sig needs to stay alive here. I think he's going to be pressure. Oh, that's a smart move
And a
there.
good nudge from Fat.
Yeah, and now Deadman just needs to stay safe. But you got to have 2 people to get someone on those portals, and
Fat
Fit's
needs to
out
hit
here.
this.
Yeah, he does. Fat, I think Fat's playing brilliantly. And you know what? I think Shera's hit his stride a little bit too, but maybe we'll see Fat going on offense. That's what he's doing now. He rushes the grab.
Shara.
Yeah, maybe the defense is getting a bit impatient in their offensive
Fat
ability.
stopped. He
Yeah,
just stopped.
Fat's
dead.
lagged. Okay, it's back.
Yeah, I was
Might
going
be
to say,
typing.
Fat
Sorry.
isn't- Fat, you said he's playing brilliant, but he hasn't hit his. He's not at his peak at the moment.
Yeah, we've got 2-on-2 blocks here. Voodoo can.
It probably says a lot that he's still playing well, considering he's not
Yeah.
playing his best. But he's definitely.
Sig
We've
messes up
seen
the
better.
boost. He's I can't make it out.
close.
Etche is just playing brilliantly to shut down the regrab here, and they've closed down on Voodoo, and he's run himself into a wall.
I think it
Deadman.
gives a lot of confidence as well to Heisey and actually knowing they know what to expect. They know what they're getting
Yeah.
from these two.
Yeah,
Sig
And
was
as a
great
defender,
format.
it gives you a lot of confidence when you know what to expect from the offense you're against.
Pops are coming up. If Sig can take this rolling bomb, that could be a shot for them. And Chasey's got two tag pros.
Oh.
Voodoo, he
Nice.
needs to grab or something. I mean, Fat's taking the initiative there.
But he
He's
got
going to
rid
be
of the
out.
portal.
Oh, he can't do it, Voodoo. He just needs to buy some time for his team. But
Oh,
he
nice
makes
juke.
a nice juke.
I don't think he was out there if he just
Yeah.
took the portal.
I think we are seeing
Trying to
nerves.
think too much.
Yeah, maybe we should go for a listen in again.
Which
Five-
team?
5 minutes.
Boostin.
Okay.
Might be looking for a bomb. He's looking for a
straight
bomb.
down, bomb straight.
Yeah.
Bomb. You're over
Oh my god.
there.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit it. Pops.
Mid as 52, mid 54, get it this time.
They got 2 on mid. You can get that, Sig. Yeah, they got mid tag, bro.
As 51, GG.
Don't let him out.
I got 2 stars for you.
Boosted pop.
That's okay.
Cut the stream. Oh, yeah. I was going to say we were listening for a while there.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was
An insight.
Clever play from OK then to grab with the tag pro when they didn't think he was gonna, and then he was
it
plus
just goes
4.
down to that Sig. I mean, Voodoo had a chance there to get out ahead of 3. All he had to do was hit a bomb out without hitting the portal, and he missed it. And as a result, they got scored on straight away. Just those small things that they're just not being as efficient on and as executing them as normal.
Yeah, it's a little bit different this half though, because last time I remember, Heisey and Etche had about 5 minutes prevent each. Here they've only got about a minute. I think they're playing a much more passive game, but it doesn't matter. They've
Big chance here. Oh.
As I say, you can just see the confidence in Heisey and Etche. They don't look, like they're being put up against any trouble. But it's I feel bad just criticizing the offense of Boostin, but as I say, their defense also is potentially letting the side down.
Well, letting the side down in the sense that that's really what they've relied on all season. They've had like we've been saying, probably one of the strongest defenses ever formed, and if their defense isn't playing to the level that they have been all season, then what can you expect? And Deadman's coming in here and Sheriff
great blocks.
blocks out. Yeah, great blocks, but I think he might have been able to slip under it, and I don't know. We're seeing a team losing its ability, losing its confidence.
Etche and Heisey are playing like those, those like Japanese toilets where you poop and then they wash your butt afterwards. It's like it's the complete package. And it's just, it's just full power right now. It just doesn't stop.
What sort of toilet do you think Boostin Dynamo are playing like?
Yeah. I'm in the vacuum business. I really
Okay.
don't know
If you had to
the
compare
models,
it to,
the specific models.
if you had to compare it to a vacuum, would it be the Dyson
let's see
rollerball?
here. I think it's the Dyson Airblade Tap.
It's the Airblade Tap.
Well,
Oh, it's
an
the good
edgy
one.
model.
you don't want to be compared to.
That's a good one.
Oh. I'm not in the vacuum business myself, and we've got 2 minutes left here. And...
Neither am I.
Grace, what do you think of OK then looking like he's going to win the LTP?
I just don't buy it. I think
It's not legit, is
something's
it?
wrong here.
Yeah, I think this is a joke.
Yeah, you guys are gonna come out and be like, "Oh, just kidding."
Yeah,
Like
okay,
he's gonna
then.
come out, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Tag Pro Next is released."
Oh.
Just kidding, everyone.
And that's 4 caps in 90 seconds.
I think that's game over.
Unless they can really bring something back now. Can we see Fat bringing his team back into the game?
Burn Ball, I can tell you want some miracles to happen, but today is not the day.
Just want to see an entertaining game.
As
and
we can
that's
see.
another cap. That's another. I think that's the nail in the coffin.
Yep.
I think what it is, like Sixer hasn't really got going, and maybe he hasn't felt the confidence from his partner. Maybe Voodoo's given him a bit of that voodoo salt that he's known for. Who knows? Maybe it's just the fact it's his first big game. Maybe it's nerves. Who knows? But the offense never got going. The defense has never looked. The defense has never looked astounding. Although as I say,
I think that first half of this game they were beginning to look like.
They've also never won any aura battles in any of the games.
Yeah, looking at that, Fat, he's only got 2 pups, and that's normally one of the things that Fat does best, just winning, all the pups. But...
Yeah, he was leading the league in parts this season, wasn't he? Even with 80 minutes less played or something stupid.
Yeah, but Deadman 7 and Etche 6, and Voodoo's going to get can't even get the conciliation cap. We've seen 10 seconds left, and okay, then he's going to...
This is going to be it.
Fat, he saved his team another cap, maybe.
2,
and that's it. Your season 6 ELTP winners are Chasea FC.
Congratulations.
I mean, the stats, they don't look too bad for the defense. I just think overall, as a team performance, it probably hasn't hit the heights that they have all season, which is unfortunate. But congratulations to Chasea.
Yeah, I was just going to say, look at that stat line from Heisey. 25 tags and 5 pops, 3 minutes prevent. Deadnan and Etche, they're getting, over a dozen pops between them. I think Chasea have fully deserved that. We can say it was underwhelming because Boostin's offense didn't get going, or Fat and Shera weren't at their same level, but just great performance from Chasea. Voodoo's already left the group. Salty as ever. Has he logged off Mumble yet?
He disconnected.
Voodoo has disconnected from Mumble. Should we bring someone in here to talk, or do
Maybe his power went out?
Yeah, Strat's gone to get people, I think.
Bring in Deadman in here. I got a couple questions for that guy.
What do you think, Chris?
Well, yeah, I actually expected more, to be honest. I actually spoke to Deadman a couple of days ago in the lead up to this, and he told me he thought these 2 games would be really close because he said they did really well. They just they drew in the league and stuff, and he wasn't sure how it was going to go. And I asked if he was confident in that. I think, Shera's just joined us.
Hey,
unlucky Shera.
Yeah, thanks man. Congrats to TPL. Fucking team. Just hearing you now, Chris.
Shout them out, mate.
How do you? What do you think went wrong tonight?
Were you lagging?
Yeah, I was. Well, I had an average ping of 60, going up to 70. Fat had 20 that spiked up to 60 all the time. And then Vu went to the library, but they kicked him out of his room. These Asians did, so he had to find another spot. And I don't know how good that was. I think Sig was the only non-horrendously lagging one. So, but yeah, apart from that.
Yeah,
it must have
been frustrating because, as everyone was saying, you guys have been like you look like a different team tonight as you have all season. Like all season, you've been dominant, and we could tell. Well, Berlin was definitely. He knew that you guys must be lagging to be playing the way you were. It must have been frustrating. Like after the first game, you must have been going into the second thinking, you know, we've got a chance here anyway. Like we're not down and out yet. Kind of, what do you think went wrong?
Yeah, well, the first off a pilot, it was like complete lag fest, at least for me anyway. I was like 100 ping, and then second off, it actually went a lot better. And I think we were drawing for like 5-6 minutes, and then my game completely lost out. And yeah, but I think we did okay. Going into trans, I put my Ethernet back in, which didn't help. That was fun. Then I think we kept it close for a while, but then eventually it just sort of got overs, and yeah, GG.
We had a couple of listens in there, and it seemed like, I mean, obviously Fat, never talks. You and Voodoo had great communication, but Sig was really quiet. Did he talk at all?
He was talking a lot the first game, because I was getting onto it in scrims. Because I think it's just like when you put into a thing, you got nerves and stuff, so it's like fair enough. But he was calling out the main things. Like he wasn't talking a lot, but he called out what he needed to. But yeah, so I don't think that was the reason we lost.
I think considering it was his first final, he did really well. Like,
coming in is different.
The pressure that you'd be under coming in on, under those circumstances as well. I think he did really well.
Yeah, he played well. I think did good for like just coming in for.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
he's left us, but yeah. GG to
Where was Wish today?
He is in Austria skiing. He told me this a week ago. I was like, "You good for the final?" I was like, "Well, about that." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I'm skiing." Just brilliant. It's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I think Sig stepped in and
he did a good job.
We're met now by Heisey. Heisey, congratulations. How do you feel?
Thanks. Yeah, I was pretty happy, to be honest. It's a good win. I was worried it'd be a lot more tense, especially on Pilot, because I've watched Fat play a lot of Pilot on MLTP as well, and it just seems like it's hard to get past mid with the bombs.
Yeah, it seems like you guys really locked down mid. Just camping there, and you stopped them getting past a couple of times with that. Coming into Transigo, actually, it really seemed like you and Etche were performing brilliantly. Do you think you were playing? Do you think that's your best performance of the season?
I'd definitely say that was our best performance of the season. Yeah, we died down a bit defensively.
Yeah, I think you played really well.
Week 5 onwards.
Yeah. You look comfortable. You look comfortable.
Now listen.
That is how I describe it.
Deadnan is in the channel too. Deadnan, I'm dying to hear this answer. So, you've had a lot of success over the years, and I've given you a lot of tips and tricks on how to play offense, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this. How much of your success do you attribute to me?
No comment.
No comment. It's an interesting answer from you.
The person who trained me was, you might know him. It's called Mystical Rick.
Oh boy.
I've been a big fan favorite of his for many seasons.
And
chat, don't believe it.
Okay, then stepped in place of Lawrence for the semi-finals and tonight's final. Do you think that helped on offense a lot?
Well, Lawrence offensively is better, but I thought we'll put OK then in because defensively on I figured it would be a best option. And then it just worked. So I don't know. I play a lot of them as well. Since we played MLTP last season, and then I'm on the same team this season.
Yeah, congratulations. I think you are the first team to win both the league and the playoffs.
Oh yeah, congratulations on doing the double.
RBC did it last season.
Oh, in minors.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that doesn't count. So.
Yeah, I know, but last time I said it last night, someone said it didn't count, and I just wanted to make sure.
We're also joined by OK then, and Fat. I don't think we'll get any words from Fat.
Okay then.
Library.
Okay then. I've got an important question to ask you. How does it feel as Grief Seeds was telling us throughout the 2 games that he really didn't want you to win because you're American.
I can't have that.
How does it feel to
be the first American to win the ELTP?
It's pretty good. now everyone's gonna be pissed off because I'm gonna brag to it on everyone on American Mumble, and they're just never gonna hear the end of it.
Exactly. You can watch the recording. I said this. I said it all.
I don't know. For some reason, I wasn't even that nervous in this game. Like in our majors game last night, I was way more nervous.
I guess maybe you feel
Okay,
more
then.
invested because you've
Yeah.
I hear you've got a rap for us.
Oh my god. Nah.
The world's watching. Now is your time.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Nah. It's Dead Man's rap anyway. I just said it.
Oh,
After the
let's hear someone do it.
Let's hear it, okay then.
It's not even good. And I sound like an asshole if I say it.
Nah, but congratulations to
pussy.
Chasea. Congratulations to Chasea. Unlucky to Boostin. And I guess that kind of sums up our ELTP champions at Chasea for season 6, is it? I don't even know what season it is. Fucking hell. Yeah, so congratulations and unlucky to Boostin. I'm sure you'll be back next season.
Silence.
So yeah, on that note, it's been a great evening. Thanks to fucking Berlin Ball, Grief Seeds, MikeC, Strat,
Thank you.
Carbon.
Can I
Chuck
take this
Finley.
opportunity to say thank you to the commissioners for their season?
Yeah.
And a big shout out to Carbon for all the help he's done over the past couple of seasons in the LTP. It won't be the
Thanks
same
to
without him.
Carbon for. Well, I mean, it shows, what's that third successive unsung hero award. Just great job, Carbon.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Carbon.
And yeah, that wraps it up. The winners of the gold are Chasea. Winners of the silver are Banter. And winners of the bronze, also Banter. And that concludes ELTP Season 6. Thank you for watching, and I think we'll end the stream there.